Hi, Dr. Smith. I'm Kaylee, one of the triage detectives. We've heard that you've developed a new satellite that will be able to predict weather more accurately.
That's right. It's called the GIFS.
GIFs? You mean like present?
No, GIFS is an acronym that stands for Geostationary Imaging Fourier Transform Spectrometer. Or more simply, GIFS is a digital camera placed on a satellite high above the Earth.
Why is it important that the satellite remain in place?
Oh, because if the camera is in a geostationary position, we can make 3D movies of the atmosphere.
Do you need to wear 3D glasses to see them?
No, it's not that kind of a movie.
Why is the 3D important?
Most geostationary satellites provide two-dimensional movies, but the GIFS adds a third dimension, altitude. So with the GIFS, we can tell the height of the storm as well as its geographical location. The three-dimensional data from GIFS, such as temperature, water vapor, and winds, will be fed into computer models, and this will greatly improve forecasts of weather, climate, and air pollution.
Will GIFs help meteorologists predict storms even sooner?
Yes. GIFs, unlike any other satellite camera, can observe the upward spiraling motion of air molecules and alert meteorologists that storms will form long before they're observed on radar or in other satellite pictures.
So we would know not to go to Florida way before the storm even gets there. How will GIFs predict the path of a hurricane?
GIFS senses the motion of air molecules and clouds at different altitudes in the atmosphere. It provides a measure of the atmospheric winds that steer the storm's movement. In other words, the winds tell us where the storm will go. Given the speed and the velocity of the wind, we can predict the future position of a hurricane.
We talked to a family in Miami whose house was destroyed by Hurricane Andrew. I wonder if GIFs would have helped them.
Most definitely. The earlier we can warn people, the more time they have to prepare for the storm. This will result in less property damage and fewer deaths. It can even help save millions of dollars.
Wow, how can it do that?
Well, for each mile of coastline that is warned of a hurricane coming ashore, $1 million is spent in preparing for the hurricane's landfall.
So if you knew exactly where the hurricane was going to hit, fewer people would have to spend money preparing for it.
Right. The average error of predicting where landfall will occur 24 hours in advance is 125 miles. So if we were able to reduce that error by, say, a small 10%, well, how many miles would that be?
Well, 10% of 125 is 12.5 miles. So that would be $12.5 million.
That's correct. We expect even much greater improvements with GIFs.
That's going to be awesome. But I wish you had it right now so we would know if the hurricane was going to be anywhere near SeaWorld in Florida.
I'll let you know when it gets close, but it won't be in the next couple of weeks.
Thanks, Dr. Smith.
You're welcome.
Bye.